So far, I closed one of the biggest deals ever at $900,000. So for my market, that is strong. We've already doubled our budget. So I double it again. I've spent money elsewhere over the years that you'll find some things that work and some things that don't, but this is one that I'm happy to continue investing in. Quite a few others that are, working towards getting them listed. Got one woman that we're gonna help her fix up her house and get that listed soon. It's developed a lot of great connections. On top of that, I usually don't like to hang my hat on the brand awareness, which is a lot of people try to sell you. If you're not getting leads, oh well, you're getting tons of brand awareness. But this brand awareness is legit. I literally, before this meeting, I got a text message from someone that was like, "Hey, I'm on YouTube," and I was like, "I know that guy."
I'm here with Jake today. Jake, how are you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you doing?
Not too shabby. Well, if you want to give a quick introduction about yourself, just your market, that would be just give some context. That'd be super helpful.
Realtor here in the Virginia Beach, Hampton Roads area. I've been in real estate for 6 years, and before this, I managed a marketing agency. So decided to take my marketing skills to the real estate industry, and linked up with Noah 6 or so months ago, maybe, and things have been going great. So wanted to tell everyone about that.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's been about, I know, 6 months we got connected. Do you want to kind of talk about just what it's been like, I guess, the last 6 months or so in terms of kind of your experience working together with the YouTube ads and kind of what it's looked like so far?
Yeah, and I'll preface it with the fact that I invest a lot in my marketing. Marketing is the basis for every business, and so I do have past experience in marketing, and like I said, I've invested a lot in my own business's marketing, and so at first I was a little bit apprehensive when you reached out. I'm like, oh, I get pitched every day from people, but for some reason I gave you a shot to talk to me, and it it resonated with me. I was like, yeah, this actually seems like it could work well with the online presence that I have, and the lead flow. You have the scripts all ready to go. You've got the lead magnet. It imports right into the CRM for me. So everything, you had it all laid out, and figured let's give it a shot. And so far, I closed one of the biggest deals ever at $900,000. So for my market, that is strong. My typical sale price is 300,000 to 400,000. So I was stoked about that, and it really was because I was just leading with the value, which is what we're doing here. We're leading with this ebook, and people like that. But she called me over, wanted the home valuation, and she was going to go for sale by owner. But she said to me, "Hey, you really put it all on the table, helped me out a ton, and I would like you to help me list and sell the house." And so we did that, and yeah, that one was great. I've got quite a few others that are working towards getting them listed. I've got one woman that we're gonna help her fix up her house and get that listed soon. It's developed a lot of great connections, but on top of that, and I usually don't like to hang my hat on the brand awareness, which is a lot of people try to sell you. If you're not getting leads, oh well, you're getting tons of brand awareness. But this brand awareness is legit. I literally, before this meeting, I got a text message from someone that was like, "Hey, I'm on YouTube," and I was like, "I know that guy." Like, I just had coffee with this person yesterday. So, and my business coach said he was just talking to someone yesterday as well who was like, "Hey, how are Jake's YouTube ads doing for him? I keep seeing him every day when I get on YouTube." So the fact that people in the area just can't get away from me is fantastic. And yeah, we're constantly tweaking. Hop on a call with me once a week to go through that, so I know you're not just setting it and forgetting it. And yeah, I've spent money elsewhere over the years that and you'll find some things that work and some things that don't, but this is one that I'm happy to continue investing in.
Yeah, well, it's just crazy. I think a lot of agents find it interesting just the brand awareness you do get, which again, it's not something you usually want to go, hey, I just want brand awareness, right? You obviously want leads, you want deals coming in, but it definitely does. It is a shift. I guess did you do a lot of video before this, or you've done a lot of marketing before? You spent a lot of
So
money.
yeah, I host a networking event, and we've done a lot of video for that. So just putting it out on my social media, and I've run some Facebook ads in the past, uh, but nothing like this where you have the great script and you're driving them through a funnel. I mean, I have a really robust website. It's jakemains.com. So people can, if you want, people watching can check that out. I mean, we do put a lot into that, but that doesn't even drive as much leads as this is, and the leads that are coming through are quality. And you're going to get some crap, and you're going to get some stuff that people, be like, no, I just want the ebook, or I don't even own a house. But I mean, there'll be some good quality leads that are in there, and this system helps to move them through the funnel. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the video we've done some video, but this is key right here. And yeah, I mean, we've talked about doing some more, applying it to Facebook as well, which I think is something that you can kind of intertwine the two, and just working all the systems together is has been, getting some cohesion with everything that's going on is great. But ultimately, it doesn't even need to be like that. It just, you've got the flow going.
Yeah, well, yeah, I appreciate that. It's definitely an ongoing process, and like we were just talking about before this, getting some new ads up, testing some new angles. So it's a constant process of iterating and kind of finding what's responding to the market, and it's just you just keep iterating over and over. I guess I'm curious for you, Jake. I don't know if I've asked you this. Have you seen any difference? Some agents I talk with, they find it interesting. Some of the leads feel like they already know you before you reach out. Are you finding that's the case, or how is this compared to other like lead sources you've done before in terms of like the quality on some of them? I'm curious if you've seen the difference.
So yeah, I mean, some have just been your typical online lead that's off-putting, and they're just like, oh, I just want this, I have no idea who you are. But I've had someone who his son is a realtor, but he filled out the ad because it was like, you seem like a go-getter. I have 83 doors that I'm getting ready to sell, and I figured you might know some investors that are looking to pick these up. And we're actually now negotiating with my buyers on his properties that have now hit the market. And I was hopeful that I might be able to pick up those 83 listings, but either way, I mean, he saw my face and was like, yeah, you seem like a go-getter. You can, I filled out your info so that we could talk, and so that you could, hopefully bring me a buyer for these. So in that capacity, I mean, I think it definitely resonates. And again, there's so many people with the networking event that I have, with other people that are coming to just my website, or people I farm my neighborhood. So all of those people, if they have any inkling that they're going to make a move, they're seeing these ads, they're seeing my face, and it's out there.
Yeah. I guess where do you see the next like 6 months, 12 months, I guess just the future with like this system? I mean, what's the goal with it like going forward?
Well, we've already doubled our budget, so might might double it again. Uh, and I'm like we said, we're putting some some more creative out there. We're going to keep trying new versions of the videos, and work on just tweaking it. And it's not a here it is, and just set it and forget it. And we're continuing to meet and to make these adjustments. But I plan to be working with you for the long haul on this. I think it's a great piece of my business. And yeah, I mean, there's different things that we can, like we've talked about, finding the people. We find the people's phone number when they first come in. They've given that to us, but there's tools out there where I can get their email, and then if they're cold, I can send them automated home valuations, or I can also continue to hit them with, I can export all those people and hit them with display ads, or I use homes.com that has some display ads too and shows my different listings. So just kind of working it in with the other things and then just continuing to try to drum up more and more quality leads.
For sure. Yeah, it's a constant iteration process. 100%. I guess
Yeah.
last thing, what would you say to someone who is, because obviously it is an investment, right? It's not the cheapest thing out there. What would you say to an agent they're like, hey, it sounds good, but they're hesitant about the numbers, and maybe they've gotten burned before by a bunch of other stuff? Because I know you've tried everything under the sun out there. I guess what would you say to someone who's like on the fence and maybe thinking if they should do it, shouldn't do it? What would you say to someone like that?
I hope this doesn't come across as rude, but it takes money to make money, and I think it's it's a requirement to put some money into something like this to and you know there's only so much you can make off the word of mouth. I think this is a great addition to everything that I've been doing with my business and my marketing. So like I said, I'm going to continue to double down with that. And honestly, I haven't been the best at the lead follow up, picking up the phone and hitting them like the online leads should be hit, where I'm calling them every day for the first few days. So I could probably be converting even more of them, but I have converted a few, and I'm really happy with that. But I would say, yeah, work if you're signing up, work it, work the leads, and be in it for a few months. There will be some quality leads coming through, and it's definitely worth the investment to grow your business.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate your time, Jake. It was awesome to connect with you. Looking forward to what we can do in the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, whatever it may be. I'm looking
Oh
forward
yeah, me
to
too.
blowing this thing
Yeah,
up and get some more deals coming in.
awesome. Thank you.
All right. Awesome, Jake. See you soon.